Good morning. Here's your U.S. news briefing for Thursday, August 27th. What we know about deadly Nepal-Tibet floods. Hundreds have died in flooding and landslides on the border of Nepal and Tibet. $200,000 worth of supplies donated to PB schools. Plug-in solar panels are coming to a shop near you. Here's what to know. The UK government claims panels could help homes significantly cut energy bills. Nvidia closes in on Hugging Face acquisition. Nvidia has reportedly agreed to buy Hugging Face, the popular open-source AI hub, for $12.9 billion in a move that would let Nvidia both protect its chip empire and jump back into the cloud business. Sources, Warriors to sign Yang, completing roster. The Warriors are signing veteran power forward George Niang to a one-year, $3.9 million deal, completing the team's 15-man roster for the upcoming season. Nanny McPhee musical written by Emma Thompson to open in London next summer. And hashtag 8220, Nanny McPhee and hashtag 8221, is coming to the West End. A new musical based on the character and penned by Emma Thompson, who starred in and wrote the screenplay for the beloved 2005 film, and its sequel, is set to world premiere in London next summer. Kering invites 10 designers to reimagine sustainable materials. Hoping to show the creative possibilities in innovative, sustainable materials, luxury group Kering enlisted 10 emerging designers from across the world. Will established houses follow? Collapsed glacier likely caused devastating Nepal-Tibet floods, scientists say. Preliminary investigations by scientists have pointed to a collapsed glacier as the cause, highlighting the issue of rapidly melting Himalayan ice. Family throws surprise birthday party at Eagles tailgate for Vietnam vet. Want your job application to stand out? Employers say they look for these skills. Experts have identified 6 key skills that will count as much as qualifications in getting and keeping a job in the coming decade. Viral AI startup Instinct has raised $350 million at a $2.5 billion valuation. The startup is only a year old, but it has already generated a massive amount of hype and money, while also spurring privacy concerns. Sources, Pels reached 2-year deal with Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin has agreed to a 2-year, $16 million deal with the Pelicans, including a player option, sources told ESPN. Sting to narrate documentary about The Godfather, composer Nino Rota, premiering at Venice Film Festival, exclusive. Musician and songwriter Sting will narrate Walter Fasano's documentary Nino, a film about Nino Rota, which is a portrait of The Godfather, composer Nino Rota. The film will have its world premiere on September 11th in the open section of the 83rd Venice Film Festival. Pisces Daily Horoscope. February 19th to March 20th. Norway's royal family gathers at King Harald's bedside as his condition worsens. The 89-year-old has been in hospital for over a week receiving treatment for a rare blood condition. School districts face a back-to-school math problem, the high price of diesel. With the war in Iran driving up fuel prices, diesel is now nearly $5.60 a gallon, affecting school districts at the start of the year. Can Scent help make your rental feel like home? Experts share tips on how to make a flat or house feel like your own without annoying the landlord. Amazon just tripled its order of Nvidia chips over surging demand. Amazon is adding another 2 million Nvidia GPU chips to its data centers over the next 2 years. But this extended partnership stretches beyond buying more chips. Bus Brothers joining new Padres ownership group. The Bus Brothers' new firm will be part of the Padres ownership group after selling the Lakers. Harry Potter Back to Hogwarts initiative to donate over 200,000 books to schools and hospitals, exclusive. With Back to Hogwarts Day, the annual September 1st celebration of all things Harry Potter and hashtag 8212, right around the corner, publishers are introducing a new generation to the magic of reading by donating over 200,000 copies of the books worldwide. Guerlain is launching a new L'Or Bluey. Coinciding with the house's first women's perfume launch in a decade, CEO Gabrielle St. Guinness shares her strategy with Vogue Business. The flood took everything. Nepal survivors describe horror of loved ones being swept away. One woman says her father, mother, sister and sister's children were carried away before her eyes. Andrew Tate is seeking bail in his extradition fight. Here's why that's unlikely. There's a fear that people facing international extradition granted bail could flee. Andrew Tate and his brother face a total of 59 criminal charges in the UK, including rape and human trafficking. Meta's $18 billion settlement may hasten reckoning for social media on child safety. Perhaps our days of doomscrolling are numbered, writes the BBC's technology editor Zoe Kleinman. Meta's $18 billion child safety deal hinges on age verification tech that doesn't work well. The historic settlement reignites ongoing concern around how age verification technology puts privacy at risk. Clay says he joined Heat to taste winning again. Klay Thompson said he's relishing the chance to win at the highest level again with a revamped Miami Heat team featuring Giannis Antetokounmpo. In Eclipse, a teen faces silence and rejection after his father gets the gay disease, exclusive clip. Austrian filmmaker Manuel Wecher's feature debut, inspired by his own experiences and starring Moritz Hohlrieder and Finley Brown, world premieres in the Venice Film Festival's Horizons section. 5 emerging designers on running a label in Japan. While Japan's fashion scene is enjoying a global moment, harnessing international appeal has its fair share of obstacles. 5 designers weigh in on what it takes to succeed. 2 dead and 10 hurt after car rams into crowd in northern France. A suspect was arrested after the incident in Cannes, police said, following a reported fight at a nearby bar. Before an emergency hearing, the Kennedy Center's board threatens to demolish it. A lawsuit seeks to block President Trump's name from going back on the center. The center's board warns that if renovation plans don't go forward, it may be demolished. How Dolly Parton's business savvy helped her succeed far beyond the charts. While country music and films brought her fame, her entrepreneurial zeal brought her fortune. R.I.P. Tim Curry, ours remembers his top 10 iconic performances. A dashing pirate, a butler, a killer clown, an alien mad scientist in drag, the man had range. Sources, Blazers Sharp, knee, to miss 6 months. Portland Trail Blazers guard Shaden Sharp sustained a torn meniscus in his right knee and is expected to miss 6 months, sources told ESPN's Shams Charania. Oscars, Thailand picks Nine Temples to Heaven as Best International Feature Submission. Produced by Palme d'Or winner Apichatpong Werisefakul, the comic but spiritual road movie debuted in Cannes in May and will make its North American premiere at the New York Film Festival this fall. Artist Yayoi Kusama has died at 97. The renowned Japanese avant-gardist died on Wednesday at a hospital in Tokyo from multiple organ failure, according to her U.S. gallery, David Zwerner. She was 97. Key moments from Lindsay Clancy's 5-week trial over children's killings. Closing arguments are about to start in a trial which has drawn global attention to the rare condition postpartum psychosis. Tech companies and local officials are covering data center talks in NDAs. Non-disclosure agreements covered up negotiations between a tech company and several local and state officials, surprising local residents. It's a tactic used around the country in data center deals. Unexpected chat between OpenAI agents led to Hugging Face hack. OpenAI's cyber agents banded together to perform a hack during a security test. Nvidia is about to be a $100 billion a quarter company. Nvidia's predicting it will pull in $108 billion in revenue within just a few months. It wouldn't be the first company to rake in over $100 billion in quarterly revenue. Amazon, Apple, and Alphabet have repeatedly reached the milestone. Luis cleared to play for LSU after signing NBA deals. A Louisiana judge on Monday granted R.J. Luis Jr., the 2025 Big East Player of the Year, a temporary injunction to play for LSU this season despite signing multiple NBA contracts. Katy Perry talks Justin Trudeau romance, Dolly Parton and embracing Queen of Cringe title. The superstar singer surprised an audience at a VIP showing of Katy Perry, the Lifetime's tour, live from Paris at the Grove where she danced and sat for a lively Q and #38, moderated by Billboard's Tetris Kelly. 42 thoughts I had about episode 6 of The Shards. Your friends are inconsequential to your enlightenment journey. Well, that's high school, baby. Official leading Trump's Gaza ceasefire effort criticizes Israel for its attacks. The official in charge of President Trump's ceasefire plan for Gaza criticized Israel for its attacks on the Palestinian territory and warned that the alternative to the U.S. proposal is the next war. Dolly Parton remembered for her spirit of giving. NPR's Steve Inskeep remembers the philanthropy of Dolly Parton and speaks with former Dollywood Foundation CEO David Dotson. That's your briefing for today. Have a great day.